Hello guys, Vin Plays Games here, and I'm back with another video. This one's going to be on my soon-to-be graphics card. Once I get paid this upcoming Friday, the Friday on the 8th, I'll be purchasing this specific graphics card off of Newegg. So I just wanted to show you which graphics card I'll be getting or using soon and compare it to the one I have now. And hopefully my frames will be better so I could play like heavier games such as BeamNG Drive. I have also Black Ops 3 and maybe I'll buy GTA 5 or something. Some more heavier games because my graphics card can't handle that right now. So I looked into, done research, seen benchmarks, and it looks like for my budget range and the specs I want, the Sapphire Nitro Radeon R9 380 4GB DDR5 with backplate is the best bet. It's a rated 3 out of 5. I'll show you what the ratings mean. Alright, so one is basic gamer performance delivers quality gaming experience with basic games in 1080p performance in most games at lower detail. Perfect card for most online games. So like, Happy Wheels or something. You could play Happy Wheels. Online games, not like, install Black Ops 3 and expect to get a lot of frames. Even with my graphics card, I only hit like 40 frames with everything on low. 2, accessible gaming. Well, I think that's accessible. Gaming allows 1080p performance with reduced detail levels while maintaining a good gaming experience. So, you could play like, maybe some Steam games here and there at 1080. And, you'll get like 20-30 FPS, enough to play the game. And then 3, 1080 gaming at high detail in most games, resulting in powerful gaming performance. So hopefully, because if anything, I could always minimize the resolution to 720, and then if this says I could play high detail in most games while still having powerful gaming performance, that's a 1080. I'll just put the resolution down to 720, and hopefully it could still handle what I want to play. So before the video gets any longer, let's go into the specs. So, specifications. So, this is obviously a Sapphire Nitro R9 380, 4GB of DDR5 RAM. It has a 256-bit memory bus. Obviously has DDR5 RAM. Now, DDR4 is just becoming more popular in everyday computers. So when I purchased my computer in August, DDR3 was still the thing inside computers. So I have DDR3 in my computer. I have 32 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM, and I have 2 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM in my graphics card. So it has a core clock or engine clock of 1010 megahertz. Pretty good. You need a PCI Express 3.0, which my computer has. The effective memory clock is 5800 megahertz. It could have a maximum of 4 outputs, so if I really wanted to, I could have up to 4 monitors, but right now I'm dual monitoring. So it has one GVI, GVID, HDMI, and a display port. This is the resolution it could handle up to, so I think that's through HDMI. Then this is dual link DVI, so I think if I have, no, that's HDMI. Oh, that's DisplayPort. Oh, I'm dumb. This is DisplayPort. So if I use the DisplayPort, looks like I'll be able to maybe pull off higher than, the average 1080p. So it has OpenGL 4.5, OpenCL 2.0, DirectX 12, so that's good. I like DirectX 12 is needed for most games. Features AMD Crossfire, AMD PowerTune, Zero Core Power Technology, FreeSync Technology, iInfinity, Quad HD display, so it has 4K and 2K support. Oh, I didn't realize 4K. HD 3D technology, Tress FX technology, Liquid VR technology, and Universal Video decoder. It has dual X fans, 2 ball bearings for cooling. So, as you see, here's a. Excuse me, guys. Has 2 fans. So, hopefully it should keep it nice and cool. As dual ball bearings, I have no clue what that means. Why would you need balls to cool down a graphics card? It takes up 2 slots in your area. These are the dimensions. I already went through my dimensions on my computer case of a mid-sized tower, which is bigger than, like, if you were to go buy a computer now, they'll probably shove everything into a small tower just because it's cheaper. But I have a mid-sized tower, so my case dimensions are 17.8 inch by 7.9 inches by 16.8 inches. So supposedly this graphics card is like 8 inches long. No, 9.3 inches long. So that's crazy. So 9.3 inches long, 4.96 inches wide, and 1.46 inches tall. Those are the dimensions in millimeters. I use inches. This has a power consumption of 225 watts, but somewhere it does suggest for you to have a 500 watt power supply, which I have. Obviously Windows 10, yeah, system requirements, 500 watt power supply. Then, you know, if you're going to do the Crossfire system, it says 850 power supply, but I don't think I'm going to do Crossfire because I only have a 500 watt. So, CD-ROM or DVD-ROM drive for installing. It says PCI-based PCs required with one X16 lane graphics slot on the motherboard, which I have a PCI Express X16, so I have all that. If we go over to the overview, this is the AMD Liquid VR. I have no clue what it does. Maybe you could like use an Oculus Rift. That looks, yeah, maybe an Oculus Rift. Efficient GPU head tracking minimizes latency and stuttering, reduces latency, and increases quality with multiple GPUs. This is the FreeSync. So it looks like it just makes it clear, doesn't have any skip marks. Looks pretty clean when you have it on. It says AMD FreeSync technology allows a compatible graphics card and monitor to dynamically change frame rate and optimize optimum display quality without tearing or stoway. I don't know how to. Whatever. DirectX 12. Basically, you need that for mostly every game. iInfinity. We are taking you beyond the boundaries of a traditional PC display. AMD iInfinity technologies expand the traditional limits of desktop computing by multiplying your screen area. With multiple monitors, games become more immersed, workstations become more useful, and you become more productive. 42% more productive, according to one study. One study. Take your PC games to the next level, reality and immerse. Most modern games look great on 3 screens, and only AMD Radeon graphics offer the ability to play across 5 screens in eye-popping game experience. So basically, so instead of just playing a game on, a regular like 20-something inch monitor, and you just have it play all across all of them. That's not going to work out for me because I have 2 different size monitors. So, one TV, one monitor. So this is a 2-ball bearing. 2-ball bearing on the fan spindles ensure smooth running and long life, and designed to keep out dust. A quiet cooling solution. 2-ball bearing fan features high efficiency blade design. Well, so This looks like a pretty good graphics card. I just want to get the, what was it? The GeForce GTX 960. But that costs a little bit more, so I'm like, if it's better, I'll get it. But I seen some benchmarks, and it doesn't look as productive as the Sapphire. Now, if I only had a 400-watt power supply, I probably would have went with the GTX 960 because the GeForce GTX 960, there's only one game it advanced in frames, and it was like some random game. So I wasn't going to get it because if the R9 got better frames, I'll obviously, and it's also cheaper, I'll get that one. But the one negative to the Sapphire Nitro is that it consumes more power. So that's the reason why it probably gets like the 5-10 more frames. Now, 5 or 10 more frames, obviously, in some people's perspectives, are nearly nothing. But if you're playing GTA 5 or Black Ops 3 or, Just Cause, Far Cry or whatever, 5 to 10 frames, that's a lot. That could either mean that you're getting 50 frames or 60 frames. So obviously, if you have a 60 hertz monitor, you want the 60 frames. But it also consumes more power. So I feel like if the GTX consumes more power, it could strive up to a higher potential because it does have better stats. So if we go over here, this is my Radeon settings. So if we go over here, this is what my graphics card is running at. It's running, well, it shows like I could overclock it, but every time I try to like raise the GPU clock and raise the memory clock, it fuzzes out and crashes. I've raised the power control too, giving it more juice. Basically, I just have it running at 30% fan speed because when I was it was like heating up a little bit on auto, because auto was just having it running at 20%, and I'm like, so I increased it to 30. So you could play around with these settings, but I don't think I could overclock my graphics card while the other one can. So somewhere in these settings, it shows me my stats, my graphics card stats. Yeah, so this has FreeSync not supported, everything not supported, nothing supported. Watch, yep, there's not enough displays for that. Alright, so this is my graphics card. PCI Express 3.0. Current bus settings, PCI 3.0 x16 like the other one needs. This has a clock speed of 667 megahertz. While if I mush that there and mush this here, and we just go into the specifications, this nearly doubles its clock speed. So it says memory type hypermemory, but I believe it's like DDR3. They just hype it up. Memory size is so 2 gigabytes of RAM. It says core speed is 1000 megahertz. So if you look over here, effective memory core speed 5,800. So nearly 5 times, nearly 6 times my graphics card now. So if you go over here, the AMD graphics that comes with the processor runs at 667 megahertz. So for a graphics card to run at the same megahertz as pre-installed AMD AMD graphics, excuse me, it's kind of sucks. But also, I did not go out of my way and spend a poop ton of money on a graphics card, which I somewhat regret because I wasted money. So overall, I feel like well, actually, I should show you the price. It's $220 with a 15 mail-in rebate and $4 shipping. So if you're looking for a decent graphics card, I suggest this one. To get 4 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM underneath like 250, it's kind of rare. But hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If not, well, rewatch and then hopefully you'll change your opinion. But this is gonna be my graphics card soon enough once I get paid again, because you know I don't want to take anything out of my savings account. I just want to keep on adding. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and this is Vinny Plays Games, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.